Hi, my name is Nico François. I'm a CTO at Qover. At Qover, our tech stack is based on Node.js. That's in a way just a detail because we are mostly cloud native company. We can develop our microservices in any language we want. It's not because you run in the cloud that automatically means that you are cloud native. It's really about the mindset that's behind it to basically make our microservices scalable, robust, observable, apply all the good common practices that goes along with the cloud native mindset is super important and allows us to really develop and deliver quickly. When you talk about microservices, a lot of companies do these days. This is basically about subdividing your application into manageable blocks, if you want to simplify it down. Typically, an application these days is containerized. So you package it up into a little container, and that is then actually your microservice, which you need to somehow deploy into the cloud. And that's where the complexity comes from. You have orchestration tools like Kubernetes, which we also use at Qover, that do that for you. But even then, it's still complex. So that's what basically our PaaS does for us. Our platform as a service is how we make that easy to use, or way easier to use. This enables our developers to really focus on business functionality rather than on the mundane day-to-day Kubernetes shizzle they might have to deal with. And that really gives us an edge. The reason at Qover we decided to build our own platform as a service is you can make an analogy to a company like, for example, Tesla. When they produce cars, they don't actually just produce their cars. They build a factory. They build a whole production line with things that are not necessarily linked to the car model. They enable themselves to build cars and preferably in an efficient way. And that's basically what we did at Qover as well. We built our own PaaS, platform as a service, as such a factory, if you will, where developers get used to using that, and it really streamlines their day-to-day processes so that they really focus on the things that are important to us, to our core business, rather than lose time on things that are basically automatable. You can consider this PaaS as basically our generic foundation on which we build our actual insurance as a service platform. Basically, when you have a PaaS like we have at Qover, people can focus on business features. So it really makes them develop faster, basically. Our time to market is way faster. Our quality is also way higher because the repeatable things are automated. They cannot make mistakes in them. When we do configuration, we try to stick to configuration by convention, which means there is no configuration. So again, you cannot make mistakes in that. So by really investing in that part of the software development cycle, it really gives us a big advantage. Another good advantage of having your own PaaS is that you build a resilient foundation. It doesn't really matter if the company decides to shift focus a bit or changes its strategy. The PaaS is there to serve. Okay, thank you. Bye. That's too dry. It's not spontaneous. Eh?